What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our Friday edition of the Big E Show, the one big move with our friend Liam O'Brien. Excited to hear this. We told you a little bit about this question before we started, and that is, we'd love to hear if you could pinpoint one move, one decision, one thing that happened in your career, right? Because there were ups and downs. You spent time in the junior hockey league, you spent time in the minors, right? But here you are in the NHL. Like, what was that journey like? And if you could put it on one thing, what was that one thing that got you to where you are?
Yeah, no, I think I was in the minors for a long time, like you said, and then what happened was I had a really good season in the minors. So going into that summer, I knew I'd get a contract. Then all of a sudden, I'm on a field training and I rupture my Achilles. So I get injured and I'm rehabbing, and I don't have a contract. Nobody will sign me. Nobody will touch me.
You're just in limbo.
And all of a sudden, Colorado calls me and they say, "Hey, listen, we'll offer you a contract. It wasn't an NHL contract; it was an American League contract, like a one-way contract. But if you come back and you look like yourself, maybe we'll sign you to an NHL deal." And so I think when I signed that contract and I took that leap of faith, that was kind of the starting point of being able to play in the NHL the last 4 seasons. So signed that contract, got healthy, started in the American League, played really well in the American League, and then I got my opportunity in the NHL, and then I haven't looked back since. So I would say that was my one big move.
What is it like? Because I spent time in the G League, and you could argue basketball is a little different because there are guys coming back from Europe getting chances to play, right? Maybe that's the case in hockey as well. But the point is, like, all those years before I got my shot in the NBA were frustrating. Like, when I didn't get drafted and when I didn't get invited to this, that, or the third, or this kind of contract, like, the whole time I'm watching NBA games and I know guys on NBA teams and I've played against them and played well. And I had, me personally, people listening probably have heard me talk about this a bunch, but I had 16 pre-draft workouts. So, like, more than half the league knew me well, and I played great in those, like, got really good feedback. So frustration was definitely the word that comes to mind as I'm sitting there going, like, no, I'm good enough. Like, but something isn't clicking. Like, what was that like for you, and what did you do to combat it mentally and physically to then just, like, keep going knowing that you were going to make it?
Yeah, just having that deep sense of self-belief and trust, like trusting my abilities to play the game and trusting the intangibles that I brought to the table. And then obviously just trusting that I would find a situation that fit for me. I was in a situation where I was with the same organization for 6 years, and they were one of the best teams in the league all 6 years. Had a lot of veteran guys.
That was in Chocolate-town, right?
That was in Chocolate-town, and Hershey, Pennsylvania,
Yep.
and then they were the feeder team for the Washington Capitals, and so there was just I'd get called up, I'd play a couple games and get sent back down, So, like, also the way contracts work, it's a lot different than the NBA. Like, I couldn't leave.
Right.
They kept signing me, and
Right.
I wasn't able to go anywhere else. I wasn't becoming an unrestricted free agent in the summertime. So
Right.
it was the first time where I'd been able to pick somewhere where I thought I could fit in.
Yeah.
And so Colorado seemed to be that place. And then after that season, going into that summer, I got the call from Arizona, and I thought, okay, like that could be a big opportunity for me to be a consistent NHL player, and I jumped on that right away.
That's awesome. Okay, well, that's it for us on the one big move. Super excited to share this with the listeners. Great to have you on. This made me infinitely more of a hockey fan, getting to know you, and because I've had some friends that played hockey but never at a high level, and so it's cool to hear about, like, what you guys think about, because see the fans, they just go crazy when everyone starts to fight, but it feels like no one even knows what's going on in the game other than the fight, right? It's still new here in Utah. So, yeah, it's been great to get to know you, and appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
All right, Liam. Well, before you go, we want to make sure that we give a special shout out to our friends at Rhone. They are the sponsor of the goodie bag giveaway that we do with our guests, and we're very grateful for them because they got some really nice stuff. Got a jacket for you. Got your sizes. We know you're
Thank
a
you.
big,
Appreciate
strong
it.
guy, so
Nice
we
stuff.
got the right sizes. But
It's
I
really
mean,
nice
super comfortable stuff. I
Yeah.
wear it every single day. There's your pants too.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
I tried them on; they were too short for me. So I guess we'll let you keep them. So we just want to shout out Rhone and thank you again for sponsoring the show. What's up, everybody? I just want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors. That is Andar Leather Goods. These guys are the best of the best. We're giving one of their bags to each of our first 10 guests here on the Big E Show, and it's been an exciting partnership. I've had one of their bags forever. We bought it as a backpack, turned into a diaper bag, but it just speaks to the versatility of their products. They have bags, backpacks, duffel bags, wallets, phone cases. I mean, anything and everything you can imagine that is leather, and it's the very, very best quality. So make sure you go check them out in my profile. We got a little discount code in there for you. What's up, everybody? Have to give a shout out to our sponsor, Saranoni Blankets. They are the best of the best. We're very excited for this partnership and grateful that they are providing our awesome guests with their amazing blankets. It's starting to get a little bit cold here in Utah where I'm filming, where I'm recording these episodes. And so there's no better time to go check out Saranoni. We're going to have a link in our bio. Make sure you do that because they really are the best of the best. What's up, everybody? This message comes from Rhone, high-performance apparel that moves you. Building mental fitness is vital to everyone's success on or off the court. This was a big thing for me while I was playing. Unfortunately, I feel like it took too long to figure it out, but when I did, there was a huge difference in my play on the court and my life off the court. That's why Rhone has partnered with the NBA, Kevin Love, and the Kevin Love Fund to open up discussion and enable action around mental health. Find out more about how Rhone is getting every head in the game at rhone.com/mental fitness. That's Rhone, RHONE.com/mental fitness, and get your head in the game as well. Rhone, forever forward.